fam, welcome to yet another episode of this podcast. Guys, I am very excited. I am recording this in real time. 2025 July, I think today is 7th. Yeah. Something very, very incredible just happened. I have a friend who just called me, I think a few minutes ago, and asked me to share an old episode of this podcast, something around people poverty. They're like, hey John, are you busy? I'm like, no, I should have recorded that call because of course I didn't know what was coming. They're like, do you still have the link to that episode? I'm like, yeah, sure. It's like, please send it to me, I'll share it with someone. So in that moment, I'm like, wow, because if you listen to this podcast before, I remember saying, oh, I'm done with Evolve and 10 because I'm assuming like, oh, we're done growing now, we're going to do and blah, 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 blah. And guys, I think it just ignited like the biggest fire inside me. Like, so when I was scrolling back to like look for it and find it, it sort of reminded me of who that girl was. Like, and when I was listening, because I tried to re-listen, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, who is this chick? And I just want to say, guys, do not underestimate the power of value addition to society. In whatever you're doing, whether there is no one clapping, your episodes are not going viral, you're not getting the applause you want, you're expecting, do not underestimate the power of value addition to society. Because I'm like, let's do this again, because hey, those were very therapeutic for me then to do them. Like, I would go through experiences and realize maybe I'm not the only one experiencing this. Then I would come on here, just sit down, babble away, as a way of like an outlet, like to get it off my chest, and then maybe to help another person. Because the whole mantra then was, you share vulnerably, not to sugarcoat it or to try to give the impression that I am doing better than you are, but basically really to just share things from experience and perspective, so that maybe I open up your mind to some different way of thinking, or maybe you learn a thing. So I hope he listens to this, because that was very reawakening. So I guess this is the rebirth of this podcast. I cannot not say, I'm not going to say when or how often they'll be coming in, but hey, I'm going to keep doing these as a way of letting it off my chest, to keep sharing my experiences. I have a bunch from the last time I did this, I think early this year, and we're in July. I have a bunch of evolving that I've been doing mentally, mostly, maybe some physically. We'll see how I'll segment them. But yeah, here's to the rebirth, or redoing this podcast as an outlet to share my experiences with you. I cannot explain or stress how much just having one person reach out like that. I cannot tell you how much gratification that gives me. Like, it gives this whole thing purpose. Like wow, like that's enough. Like that's just enough. I don't care if I don't get an award for it, or if I don't get paid for it. It's just enough that there's one person who listened to an episode on people poverty, and now probably they had the conversation with friends, and now they're referencing it to me, and I'm like, dang, I didn't read that stuff off a book. I was going through life, and I realized I had an issue, and then I was trying to figure a way out, and then came on here and shared, and that right there is the reason I want to use my voice to make a difference in other people's lives. So I guess I'll see you on the other side. Bye.